Hello Puritan Nation, and welcome to another edition of Puritan's Weekly Newsletter. I get to stand in for Matt. Those are big shoes to fill. I probably won't have all the nicknames or the states right, but I'll give it my best shot. So here's the deal. I hope everybody's thawing out up north. I know you guys have had a tough, cold winter. I know that dang groundhog, man, he saw a shadow and it meant 6 more weeks of winter, but hopefully you're thawing out. We're finally seeing a little bit of sun down here, aren't we, Kristen? Yeah. So the sun is shining. It's good sales time. I think we're also in the middle of March Madness, so get your favorite team and get behind them. But in the meantime, let's continue to make some of these great sales. Now let's do the senior account executive month-to-date annualized premium. Number 5, out of the Cleveland-Columbus area, Mr. Brent Harmonise at $30,000 in annualized premium. Great job, Brent. Appreciate your work out there, man. Number 4, out of Pittsburgh, the great state of Pennsylvania, at $90,000, Mr. Stephen Schweschinger. Good job, Stephen. I always like to see your name up there. Ryan Tremblay, number 3, coming in at about $120,000 worth of paid-on premium. Ed Jockerman, currently out of the great state of Tennessee, actually is relocating down to Florida. Ed, we wish you the very best. We know you're going to knock it out of the park down there. You've got a great team that you can be a part of. Actually have them here this week as part of the AE training and DMT training. So you're going to be part of a really neat group down there in the Tampa area. You're at $122,000. Appreciate your efforts. Appreciate you finishing strong before you transition down to Florida. Number 1, out of Houston, Texas, Tony Webb, the wily Englishman. Yes, he's at $161,000 worth of production. Great job, Tony. I know that you and Cliff have been a great team down there and appreciate your efforts. Now the next category is the March month-to-date single premium for the agents. Starting with Scott Williams right here out of North Texas. Scott, nice job. We've got a $19,461 worth of paid-on premium. Good start to the month. Let's finish strong. Mr. James Delgado coming in at number 4 at $75,000. Kristen, I don't know if you know, but James actually plays bass guitar. He's really, really good. Mr. Platinum, once again, Lauren Pelagi coming in at number 3. Lauren, great job. You've got $100,152 of paid-on premium. Another good start to the month. Jackie Sparks out of South Texas, working well with Cliff. Jackie pretty much hangs out down in the valley. Jackie's coming in with $143,201 worth of paid-on premium. Great job, Jackie. We appreciate your business. And number 1, Mr. Vernon Hargrave, the gentle giant, coming in at $202,000 in paid-on premium. I walked by Eric's meeting the other day, and Vernon was giving this passionate speech. It's good to see guys like him really engaged and loving what he does. So, hey, we appreciate all your work. Great job on the month-to-date agent single premium business. Let's move on to the DMs for month-to-date single premium. Number 5, out of Northern California, Mr. Stuart Choi. Stuart, I know you're out there hitting it hard. You're at $150,000 paid on premium. You get all the opportunity in front of you, all the support you need. I know Jeremy thinks very highly of you, as do all of us, so keep up the good work. Mr. Dan French, number 4, out of Indiana, at $172,000. A dad again, so he's got his hands full. He's running a great team, and I know he's hitting it hard. Hopefully the snow's out of your way up there, Dan. Out of Houston, Mr. Cliff Bassett at number 3 for paid on premium district manager month to date at $338,000. Great job. And this is just, doesn't even make sense. Eric Alberto, number 2. What's up with that? He's at $471,000, and again, I have to look at it twice. Eric, what are you doing? Why aren't you number 1? His brother is actually in the training, Chris Alberto, so look out, folks. We've got another Alberto in the picture. Much like the Rabelais family's made a big impact, we expect the same with Alberto. So congratulations on bringing your brother in. Number 1, Brian Hafman at $476,000. Brian, hey man, you got it. You got everything it takes. You got everything you need. You're in the number 1 spot at $476,000. Let's just go ahead and knock it out of the park the rest of the month. We have all the faith in the world in you. You got the support of one of the best in the company with Jeremy. And I know he thinks so highly of you as well. So whatever you need from us, we're here to support you, brother. So let's move on to the year-to-date, March year-to-date single premium numbers. Number 5 out of Southern California, Mr. Walt Lusk. Nice to see his name. At $363,000. Great job, Walt. Scott Williams out of North Texas. I like to call him Elf. Only he knows that. At $479,000. he's a doppelganger, and you'll have to figure out who he looks like. So Scott Williams at $479,000. Brandon Robinson, one of our all-time favorites, at $557,000. Great job, Brandon. I know you're out there busting it. We appreciate all the hard work. Vernon Hargrave, it's a North Texas sweep with the exception of Walt Lusk. Vernon Hargrave at number 2 at $557,000 as well. And number 1, Mr. Platinum, Mr. Lauren Pelagi at $622,000. Great job, Lauren. Love you guys. Let's move on to the last category, which is the year-to-date District Manager Single Premium. Mr. Todd Rabelais, excuse me, how could I mispronounce that name? Todd's out there busting it hard as he always does, made a big impact in our company as he always does. He's at $798,000. Chris Culture Strong, because he's made a big impact on our culture as well. So he's culturally strong and country strong at $887,000. Mr. Dan French, once again in Indiana, at $1 million, just a little over $1 million, $1,088,000. Great job. Cliff Bassett, just a quintessential hard-working guy that never quits. $1.1 million out of the Houston, Texas office. And, oh, here we go. Number 1, District Manager, year-to-date, single premium, Mr. Eric Oberto at $2.3 million. Now, that's where you'd expect to see Mr. Eric Oberto. Let's not forget that this May we've got a big event. We've got our annual convention. This is the time you want to be here. You do not want to miss this. It's a time not only for fellowship, recognition, great training. It's time for us to get together and recognize, kind of the spirit of who the company is, where we've come from, where we're headed. There'll be a lot of really cool events, some really neat training, a speaker or two. I think we actually have a talent contest, which everybody can get excited about. But this is something you do not want to miss at all. I think you'll be hearing from probably the duo of Joy Robinson and Kristen Grubbs on your travel arrangements. So look for that. In the meantime, God bless, take care, keep up the great selling, and you rely on the home office when you need us. We're here for you, and we appreciate all your efforts. So take care and God bless. Have a great week.